What's up, everybody? The 901 MC back again with another 31 days of horror movie reviews. And this time, I've been waiting for this one. It's the Blair Witch Project. The movie that apparently it didn't start the found footage, but it very much got a lot of people on the found footage bandwagon. And I'll read the synopsis here because it is such an awesome movie. A lot of people, some people sour on it, but I really liked it. Of course, it's a classic. Three film students vanished after traveling to a Maryland forest to film a documentary on a local Blair Witch legend, leaving only their footage behind. This movie came out in 1999. I remember watching it when it came out on VHS with my mom in broad daylight and scared the living hell out of me because back then the internet was just starting to get going. You know, everything wasn't established as well. Not everybody had the internet. If they did, they had dial up. And this movie was marketed as real. This movie was marketed a lot as a real thing. As they found this footage out in the woods, and these three people are gone. They're missing. And it was a year later they found their footage. The poster itself was terrified. You saw it. It's been parodied and done over so much that it's kind of laughable now if you watch that stuff. But I absolutely love this movie. This movie is great. Apparently, from what I heard, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but when I was watching documentary stuff for it, apparently they knew it was a movie, but they sent the three people out there to certain spots in the woods and didn't tell them what was going to happen. So there were certain things that, and then they would mess with them, and they would just react to it. I think that's why everything was so genuine. They kind of everything starts getting a little freaky once they get into the woods. They kind of get turned around. They start arguing. You know, everything starts messing with their head. They hear noises at night, every single night. From when I watched it, I always thought it was like deer. You know, they like deer clacking their antlers together. That's what it sounds like, but it also sounds like footsteps, and then crazy stuff starts to happen to them every night. You think, all right, here's nighttime. I remember, like I said, watching it with my mom, and every time there was another night, we were like, oh no, what's gonna happen again? But I remember we had a lake house that was out in the woods, and I was terrified of staying in that lake house after I watched this. And I think this is I've been talking to my fiance about introducing our 9-year-old to horror movies, and we watched the original Night of the Living Dead, and she was pretty good with it. And I was like, I really wanted to watch the Blair Witch Project, but now that I think about it, she'd probably be terrified of the woods if she did. She did watch it. But this movie was great. Made so much money. I believe it's still in the Guinness Book of World Records for amount of money it made versus the amount of money that it was budgeted. Yeah, I'll tell you that the budget was an estimated $60,000, and the gross worldwide was 248 million. Because this movie captivated a lot of people. I will say this though, since this is not the first found footage movie on the 31 days of horror movie reviews, I I'll say it again. What killed horror or found footage movies, and they still do them today, and some of them are good and some of them are really bad, was better cameras. If the Blair Witch Project was shot on a better camera, I don't think it would be as good. It still has that feel to it. It's that gritty feel because they're shot on cameras that weren't the best, and it, it's just a great movie. If you haven't seen it, it's on Tubi for free. You can watch it for free. It does have ads, but the ads are real quick. If you have never seen the Blair Witch Project, you have to see it. Watch it this October. Watch it right now. Stop what you're doing. Hit a like. Hit subscribe. Then go watch it because it's worth it, man. It's a classic, and I know a lot of people didn't like it, but at the time, I thought it was completely terrifying. I know me and my mom were like just stopped, and the ending to the movie is great as well. Um, yeah, go watch it. There's also a video game, the Blair Witch Project video game, it was really good. I liked it a lot. A lot of Blair Witch stuff. A sequel we're not going to talk about. A remake, or it's kind of a sequel, just named The Blair Witch, that was absolutely horrible. But don't remember those. Just remember this one, The Blair Witch Project. I give it a 5 out of 5. I love this movie. This movie was so good. But that's been another review here in the 31 Days of Horror Movie Reviews. I'm the 901 MC. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment if you like this movie. Comment down below if you like this movie. Comment if you don't like this movie. But smash that like button for me, because it definitely helps me out. And we're going to keep it on going. We got some more movies to go. It's only, right now, it's only the 10th of October. We got some catching up to do. But we're going to get these 31 reviews out. And I'll see you next time, guys.